ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय मृत्यवे ब्रह्म विद्याचार्याय नचिकेतसे च Gita Press, page 113, mantra number 2, 2.2.2. Notebook page number 28. Okay, let's chant the mantra. Amsaha
Hamsah
Shuchishat
Shuchichat
Vasurantarikshasat
Vasurantarichasad
Hota Vedishat
Hota Vedishat
Athitir Duro Nasat
Aditidronasad
Drishat
Rishat
Varasat
Varasat
Ritasat
Ridasat
Yo Masat
Yo Masat
Abja Goja Ritaja
Abja Goja Ritaja
Adrija Ritam Brihat.
Atrja Ritam Brihat
Bhaashyam. Hamsaha
Hamsaha
Anti Gacchati Te
Shushachadidhi
Shuchishat
Sushishate
Shuchau Divi
Suchau Didhi
Adityatmana
Adityatmana
Pidati Iti.
Sidadi Indidhi.
Yeah. So we completed till there in the last class. So earlier, previous mantra here, the Upanishad talked about what is called Tvampada Lakshyartha. Puram Ekadasha Dwara. Because the body is talked about. So referring to the presence of Brahma as Atma in the body. That we can guess before going there, right? So Puram Ekadasha Dwaram, etc. was said. And Dhyatva, having properly understood this, Arushtaya na shochati, does not come to grief anymore. Like that, it was said in that mantra. Vimuktascha vimuchyate. Jivan mukti while living. And after death, what happens if we ask, well, if Jivan mukti is granted, then Videha mukti must be granted. There can't be Jivan mukti without Videha mukti. It's not possible. Okay. So that is what was said in the mantra number 1. Now, what happens in mantra number 2? Now the Tatpada Lakshyartha is talked about. Brahma. How did Bhashyakara introduce this mantra? Tatu na eka sharira puravarti eva atma kim tarhi sarva puravarti, he had said. Okay. So Brahma was talked about as Puram Ekadasha Dwaram. What about that's it? There in one body, that's about it, or a few bodies maybe. No, no, no. It's not Eka Puravarti, Sarva Puravarti. You can look at every item in this universe as a Pura, as a city, and then you apply the same principle of mantra number one. What you'll end up with is Brahma is all pervasive, present in every being in this universe. That is what that is how Shankaracharya is introducing this mantra. And we saw in the explanation of this mantra, gist of the mantra, the Sat, Shuchi Shat, Antariksha Sat, Vedi Sat. So the Sat means residing in, present in. That is the way to understand. Everywhere that will be the meaning. So we saw last time, Hamsaha Shuchi Shat. Every word is going to have a meaning that Shankara has to, without unless Shankara tells us, we won't know what it is. So we saw this Hamsaha. Hamsaha. Not swan and all that. He says Gachati. Gachati, he said. And what Gachati? Adityaha is to be inferred from that. And then Aditya, in where? Shuchishat, Shuchau Divi, in the Swargaloka, the sun which is visible to us, which you don't think it is near and all that, it's quite far away. It belongs to Swargaloka, okay, in this mantra, right? And in this visualization. And so Atma is present. Nothing is said. Amsaha Shuchishat, full stop. That's all. Sentence is complete. Don't expect any more from here, right? So what? Atma is present as Hamsaha, Suryaha, in the Swargaloka. Sentence over, full stop. Correct? Or Brahma is present as the Surya in the Surya Mandala, which is Swargaloka. Okay? That is what we saw there. Now let's read the next part of the Bhaashyam. Vasuhu
Vasuhu
Vasayati
Vasayati
Sarvan iti
Sarvan iti
Vaivatmana
Vayivatmana
Antarikshe Sidati
Antarikshe Sidati
Iti Antarikshasat.
Iti Antarikshasat.
Yeah. So the splitting is helping, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, for some of you, it will be very difficult. Swami Paramarthananda in his classes won't do like this. He will just say, Vayivatmanantarikshe Sidati Tyantarikshasat, like that. He will do. Anyway, that's a different style. And here we are doing it with a purpose. Okay. All right. Next, he's taking the next word, two words, Vasuhu Antarikshasat. So that's going to be explained. Vasuhu. So Shankaracharya is explaining Vasayati Sarvan iti. Vasayati Sarvan iti. Two meanings can be given to this. Vasayati. One meaning is this Vasana. Vasana. Vasana is what? What is Vasana? See, Vasana means Gandha. Odor. Odor. Vasana. The odor comes. That which carries the odor all over the universe is Vayuhu. Vayuhu is not given here. So, Vayuvatmana is going to say next. So, within brackets, you can say Vayuhu. That is one meaning of this. So, Vasayati, that which gives fragrance. That which carries the fragrance all over, okay, is Vayu Vasayati. But why Vasayati also has another meaning, and that is one which sustains everything, gives the prana to everything, gives the life to everything. Vasayati. Ask students, niche that. So causes life in others. Okay. As a prana, as the basic breath. Okay. That also is second meaning. Both are fine. And so you can say even both is Vayu. Both are Vayu only.
Guruji, would you mind repeating the second one more time?
Second one was that which gives the life breath to others. Without Vayu, wind, there is no life. Life is not possible. And so, for living beings, life is not possible, of course. And so, that is the second meaning. First is what? That which carries the fragrance everywhere. Second meaning is that which gives life. The life force is given by that. And that is Vayu, Vasayati. And so, that is the meaning of the word Vasuhu. Air, in short, air. Okay. In short, both meanings give the same word air. All right. Therefore, Vayuvatmana antarikshe sidati. That is the meaning of the word antariksha sat. Because sat means we know residing in, dwelling in, existing in, manifesting in. That is the meaning of the word, the suffix sat. Always that's how it's going to be. Okay. Brahma residing as Vayu in antariksha, okay, is antariksha sat. Okay, that's the final meaning. And so, what is this antariksha sat then? That is the only question we have, right? So, previously we said Shuchi sat. Shuchi is Swargaloka. Swargaloka is covers every world that you want to go, but not now. That is Swargaloka. Swargaloka. Then before that, you have to cross one more loka. Okay, like when you go from a place A to place B, you have to cross places. So that place which we have to cross, which is between us and Swargaloka, is called Antariksh. Antariksha Sat. So that intermediate world. Okay. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Suvaha. Okay, Suvaha. We'll stop with Suvaha in this mantra. Om Bhuhu, Bhuhu, Bhuloka. Bhuloka, this earth that we know, this world that we know, which we depend on, which we survive in. Okay, that is called Bhuloka. And then next is Suvaha, Antariksha Lokaha. Suvaha. Next, that interstitiary, that space between this earth and the Swargaloka, okay, is called Antariksha. Here, Antariksha Sat. Okay. So Taittiriya Upanishad also it comes. Bhuritiva ayam lokaha. Bhuritiva ayam loka. This loka is called Bhuhu. Bhuvarityantariksham. This antariksham word is used there. Suvarityasau lokaha. Suvariti, the final loka is Suvaha. Like that, Taittiriya Upanishad says. So, Shankara is giving a definition consistent with that. Okay. That's it, full stop. Vasurantariksha sat, full stop. Next. So, final meaning is what? Brahma is manifest as Vayu in the intermediary loka called Suvar Loka or Antariksha Loka. That's the meaning. So it's easy to visualize this because Svargaloka, he's saying wherever the sun is, that is called Sargaloka. All right. Next. Hota Agnihi.
Hota Agnihi.
Agnirvai Hota.
Agnirvai Hotaha.
Iti, not Hotaha. Agnirvai Hota.
Agnirvai Hotaha.
Iti Shrutehe.
Iti Shrutehe.
Vedyam.
Vedyam.
Prithivyam.
Prithivyam.
Sidati iti.
Kidati iti.
Vedishat.
Vedishad.
Iyam Vedihi.
Eyam Vedihi.
Purontaha.
Purontaha.
Prithivyaha.
Prithivyaha.
Ityadi.
Ityadi.
Mantravarnat.
Mantravarnat.
Yeah. So you can do this. Agnirvai Hota. You can put inverted commas around that.
Jaykumarji, it is Parontaha. In the PDF, it is given as Parontaha. We read as Puranta.
Oh. Yeah, it must be Parontaha. Iyam Vedihi Parontaha. It's correct. And that also, you can put inverted commas around. Iyam Vedihi Parontaha Prithivyaha. Okay, those are the corrections to me. Yeah, there is some difference.
Given in Gita, like that only.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, we read in the PDF it says iti,
Yeah,
and we
one
read it as
second.
ityadi.
Right. One more difference is there. PDF it says iti mantra varnat, and ityadi is fine. Iti also is fine. Leave it as iti. Good. So next, hota. So that see in the mantra, main mantra, you have antariksha sadhota. Like that it is written. The sandhi, again sandhi. You have to split it. Antariksha sat. Sat is S-A-T. And then hota, H-O-T-A-A. Okay. So that is what we are looking at now. Hota. Shankaracharya is going to explain now. Hota is equal to what? Now, those who are studying the Shastram or know Karma Kanda know what Hota is. Okay. Hota means what? Imagine a yaga. Imagine a homa being done. Vedic ritual, fire ritual. Agni karma is being done. And so Agni Valakanam, you have to build the fire in a proper way. And then in a typical homa, there are 4 priests are required, 4 purohits. Purohitaha, purohitaha, purohit, hitam. The one who is sitting in front of you, puraha, hit, who means well for you is called a purohit. Look at this. The one who is sitting in front of you, in front of the Yajamana, who means well for you, hit, just jo aapka hit karta hai, that guy is a purohit. But anyway, so these people have names. What are the names? Hota, Advaryu, Udgatri, and Brahma. Okay. Hota sitting here, then Advaryu, and then Udgatri, and then Brahma. Those are the names, each of them from the 4 Vedas. Hota must be in Rigvedi, Advaryu must be a Yajurvedi, and then Udgatri must be a Tamavedi, and Brahma must be a Atharvavedi. That's how it works. And that is the meaning of a hota, right? Now he's going to give a different meaning. Okay, that's not the meaning of this shloka. This word, every word is different in this mantra. And so, okay, all right. So he's going to give a different mantra. He's saying Agnihi. What is called Agni? Okay, you don't have to worry about all this Pota, Dhvari, Udgatri, Brahma and all. So, where are you getting this meaning from, mister? And he's saying, I know, I'll tell you where it is. There is a mantra called Agnihi Vai Hota. There is a mantra like that. Agnihi Vai Hota. Agni indeed is called Hota. Like that, there is a mantra in one Upanishad. Chit Upanishad is called. Chit Upanishad. Yeah. And Swami Gambhirananda ji mentions it. It's what Swami Paramarthananda ji says. And Swamiji says it's difficult to find this Upanishad. And we're quoting what is published by Ramakrishna Math, like that he mentioned in his talks. And so, yeah, so that's the reference of this mantra. So Shankaracharya is telling, based on that mantra, I'm telling you that Hota means Agnihi iti Shrutehe. From that Shruti, it's also a Shruti. It's also an Upanishad. And therefore, Hota means Agni, supported by that another Shruti mantra called fire indeed is called Hota. Okay, that's the meaning of that sentence. And then, so Hota Vedishat. So Brahma, you can expect now. Brahma is in the form of Agni. Then we have to fill up the blanks. Present in something has to come, right? Based on the pattern matching, right? That's what we're doing here. Okay? So that is Vedishat, present in Vedi. That you can, that's how it's going to be. But now, what is this Vedi business, right? That's what he's going to explain. Vedyam Prithivyam Sidati Vedishat. Vedi means Prithvi. Okay, Prithvi. And it is a parcel of earth. It's a fragment of earth, of ground. Okay, it's a fragment of ground. In that sacred earth, this Agni is present, like that he's saying. And so he's going to explain what this Vedi is. Yeah. Vedi is explained as Prithvi, but he has to clarify a little more. And he's saying, Iyam Vedihi Parontaha Prithivyaha iti mantra varnat. Is another mantra. There's another mantra. Mantra varnat means mantrat. Another mantra is there. And that mantra says, Iyam Vedihi Parontaha Prithivyaha iti. Ityadi or iti. From another mantra. From Rigveda, there is a mantra in the Samhita portion. Every Veda has two portions, Samhita and Brahmana. That's the name given to the section. Samhita means that's where all the mantras are, main mantras are. Then the explanation, elaboration of the mantras are found in the next portion, which is called the Brahmana. Samhita Brahmanoho, like that they define the Veda as, typically. So here in that mantra portion, there is this mantra called Iyam Vedihi Parontaha Prithivyaha. Okay, so we need to understand this a little. So there is a Homa Kunda here, there is a Homa Kunda here. Means so earth is dug up, and then along following the instructions, the Kunda is constructed. But before that, in the whole area is all sanctified, purified with water and mantras. And it has to be then cleaned further with some type of grass. Then they have a broom which is made of a particular grass. Okay? And so they use all that as a sanctified. That sanctified earth is called Vedihi. before they, in which they begin to do all the homas. And so that some in one explanation I've seen, it's the area between the two kundas. Another explanation says the entire earth is that whole area is called Vedihi. Vedihi. So if you or I were studying in a Veda Patishala, for us, we would not need this kind of an explanation. You just go to any Veda Patishala and ask these boys, what is Vedi? They should be able to tell us. But we are not karma kandis, so we have to be told what all this is. And so, yam vedihi parontaha prithivyaha. So, parontaha, that superior, that sacred portion, utkrishta bhagaha, sacred portion, which is the focus of all the purohitas right now, that is called parontaha, prithivyaha parontaha, sacred portion of the earth. Okay, is called Vedihi. So, Vedishat means what? Residing in the Vedi. Vedi means that sacred portion of the earth. And so the whole sentence should mean Hota Vedishat. Hota means Agnihi. Therefore, Brahma is present as the Agni, which is there, which is about to come, or which has just come in the sacred portion of the earth, which is used by our Vedic Pandits to do their homas. Correct? Got it? So all that should be understood by these two words. Okay. Mantra varna. Mantra varna. Mantra. This word varna is not a word, it's a suffix. It's actually a suffix. And so that suffix is swarte. Swarte means it only accentuates the meaning of the word before it, which is mantra. So varna is same as mantra. So mantra varna is same as mantra. The meaning of the word mantra varna is same as the meaning of the word mantra. Okay. So that traditionally that's how it is. All right. Next.
Guruji,
Hmm.
could I clarify something? Everything that you said, you have explained, but here the words are not matching what you're inserting in between as explanations for the different words. So should we read it as is, or should we, this is only for our information, what a Vedi is and how Agni is there and who is the Hota, etc. Because in my text it says Hamsaha Shuchishat Vasurantariksha Sadhota.
Yeah.
Am I on the wrong verse, or is it something else?
Yeah. So sad hota you said. We are looking at the word hota vedishat. Yes or
So
no?
I am on the right verse. You're working on this particular verse.
You are in the right
Hamsaha.
verse.
Okay.
So we are looking at hota vedishat. The second quarter, I don't know to say quarter or not. Yeah, second quarter of this mantra. Means second half of this first line of the mantra. Yes, hota vedishat. Hota means Agni. Vedi means that sacred earth.
Okay.
So you're in the right
Thank
way.
you.
So let's chant the next one. Atitihi.
Atitihi.
Yeah. Anuradha ji. Somaha.
Somaha.
Sana.
Sana.
Durone kalashe.
Durone kalashe.
Sidati iti.
Sidati iti.
Duronasate.
Duronasata.
Brahmanaha.
Brahmanaha.
Atiti rupena va.
Atithi rupena va.
Duroneshu.
Duroneshu.
Griheshu.
Griheshu.
Sidati iti.
Sidati iti.
Right. So now the last two words of the first half of the mantra is being described by Bhagavan Bhashyakara. Atitihi durona sat. Okay. So he's giving two meanings to this. Atitihi durona sat. The popular meaning of Atiti will be Shankaracharya's second meaning. So we will keep that aside. Okay. First meaning he's going to give for Atiti is called Somaha. Somaha. So what is Somaha? Well, Soma is Soma Rasaha. Soma juice. You know, when we used to, as kids in the comic strips, they used to talk about Soma juice. And we used to think, what is the Soma juice? And then it gives immortality, it seems. And so that's how we used to remember Soma juice. Oh, there is a Soma juice, which is the nectar of immortality. Okay, that's Soma, but here it is not nectar of immortality. It is again used by the same people who are doing this Homa, and so they make it from a Soma grass, and it's a very special grass, special type of dharma, and then from that they make this juice. Very carefully they make it, and then simply to drink and then get immortality. No, 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 they're not going to drink this. They're going to offer it to the Agni. Offer it to the Agni. Devata, Agni Devata. So that rasa, Soma rasa, is called Somaha here. Okay. You can say Soma rasaha if you want to make it easy for you to understand. Okay. Somaha. Okay. And okay. And look at this. Somaha sun. So being in the form of Soma, Brahma in the form of the Soma rasa, sun being. And then where is the Soma present? Durone kalashe sidati. Iti. It is present, it is manifest in, it exists in Durone. Durone is what? Kalashe. Kalashe, in the pot. In the pot, so many pots are there with water and things like that. But one of the pots, sacred pots, which has been sanctified, has this so much. And so Brahma is in the form of Atitihi, meaning Soma Rasaha, in this pot, there in this Yagashala. That is the meaning. And then look at this. Va. Look at that word va. Va means or, alternatively. There is another meaning for it also, and that meaning is Brahmanaha Atiti Rupena va Duroneshu Griheshu Sidati. I think you must have got it. Okay. Brahmana. So that Atitihi means guest, so popularly understood as guest. But guest is not the active, it's a common meaning, Rudi Arthaha, common meaning. But Vyutpatti Artha is what? Atitihi. Titihi na vidyate. The one who appears in your home without your knowing that person is going to come. Oh, what a surprise! That person is called Atitihi. That person is called Atitihi. Atitihi. Okay. And then Brahmana. They use the word Brahmana. Everybody is sacred. Every Atithi is sacred. And those Shankaracharya is saying Brahmana. Even more sacred. Anybody is sacred. And Brahmana comes to a house because a person who is learned, a learned person, we are supposed to go to a learned person's home. Why should they come and visit us? They don't have to come and visit us. They are busy doing so many things. Why should they come and visit? But they are coming. It's something we have done. Some punya is fructifying in our life right now. And so, Atithi Devo Bhava, Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. These are all Vedic mantras from Taittiriya Upanishad. And so, Atithi Rupena, a Brahmana appearing in the form of an Atithi, okay, where Duroneshu. So now I'm going to give you another meaning for Durona. Shankaracharya is saying, and Durona means what? Griham. Duroneshu, Griheshu. Griham, to my house, to anybody's house. Sidati iti. Okay. That so the Brahma is present in the form of a Brahmana appearing as a guest in anybody's house, in all houses. Brahmanas appearing as guests in all houses is one way in which Brahma manifests. That is what he's saying here. And Atithi, when it says you should be reminded of what? Huh?
Mantra which came as Atithi, which is an consumer, no? Right?
What consumer? Where has it come? Which mantra? Yama was reminded by his people, look, there is a young boy. He's been waiting for you for 3 days. And he is not an ordinary guy. He is a Brahmana. And if he utters any word, we can be reduced to bhasma, ashes. And you can't allow a Brahmana like this to just be. He said he won't eat also until you come. So we are helpless. We've been sleepless at least he was sleepless, okay, but we are also sleepless, okay, because we don't know what will happen to us. We can't sleep if he's not sleeping. All this dialogue happened. Asha pratikshe sangatagum sunrich ishta. What is it? Asha pratikshe sangatagum sunrutancha ishta purte putra pashugascha sarvan etad vrinte purushasya Atitir Brahmano Grihan, Yasya Nashtun Vasati Atiti Brahmano Grihan. There he explains, those people are telling Yama, look, a hungry Brahmana coming to somebody's house is a sign of bad omen. Okay, this is, we have to remind you, Yama. I know you're busy, that's why we have to remind you, like that. So immediately he washes his feet and things like that. Yama is washing his feet. So that means Atithi. That status of Atithi is just etched in Hindu culture. Everywhere, every culture, any tribal culture you go, it will be like this. It can't be any different. It can't be any different. Because this tribal word itself means knowledgeable, wise. Yeah, that's the meaning of tribal. And in America, there's a famous statement referring to those tribes who were there before the British came in. They say, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. It's a famous statement of this American Indian tribes. Anyway, this mantra number is 118. Okay. All right. That's the meaning of just Atitihi Durona Sat Brahmana. Brahma is present, available as a Brahmana in every home, as a guest in every home. All right, next. He's going to explain. And Rishat.
Hariji. Hariji.
Rishat. Nrishu.
One minute. Mrishu.
Nrishat.
Drishyat.
Nrishat.
Nrishat.
Nrishu.
Nrishu.
Manushyeshu.
Manushyeshu.
Sidati iti nrishat.
Sidat. Siditi. Nirshat.
Varasat.
Varasat.
Vareshu deveshu.
Vareshu. Deveshu.
Sidati.
Sidati.
Yeah. What?
Siditi.
Yeah.
Siditi.
Correct. Sidati iti.
Sidat iti.
We'll pause with that. The second half is being explained. Second half is a little different. So this Rishat, same thing as the Shuchi Sat, etc., Antariksha Sat. Brahma is existing in. That's all the meaning will come. As what is not said. Okay. So, for example, Rishat is going to say, Rishat means what? Nrishu. Manusheshu Sidati. Drishu. Dr. Naraha. Drishu. In Manusheshu. Drishu means Manusheshu. In human beings is manifest as human beings. Brahma is manifesting in human beings. He doesn't say as human beings. But both interpretations can be made. And Shankaracharya is saying Brahma is present in all human beings. Okay? Located in all human beings. Okay. And as Atma, we know that as Satchidananda Atma. Okay. Therefore, and Manusheshu, you can extend it to Jiveshu, Sarveshu, Jiveshu. All human beings. Atma Tvam Girija Matihi. Shiva Manasa Puja. Atma Tvam Girija Matihi. Sahacharav Prana Shariram Griham. Pujate Vishayopabhoga Rachana. Nidra Samadhi Stitihi. So there Shankaracharya is saying, hey Shiva, you are Atma. You are Atma. Mati, Parvati is Mati. My Buddhi is Parvati. And so I don't have to go anywhere to look for you. I can do my puja. I've started doing my puja without stepping out anywhere. I don't even have to go to this room or that room or that. I don't need any of those rooms. And so Atma Tvam, you, hey Parameshwara, is Atma. So things like that, we can bring any such idea here. All right. Rishat, Rishu, Manushyeshu, Sidati, iti Rishat. Next, Varasat, Vareshu, Deveshu, Sidati.
Guruji, what is the literal meaning of Nirishatu? Nirishat?
Yeah, that whole sentence is the meaning of the word Rishat.
Yeah.
So what I said just now is the meaning of Rishat. Brahman is present in all human beings. That is the meaning of the word Rishat.
Okay.
Correct?
And Nirishu?
Yeah, Rishu is equal to Manushyeshu.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
See, this is Sanskrit. So this is the word Rishat has to be split in this particular form. That is the meaning. That's what Shankaracharya is teaching us.
Okay. Okay.
And Rishat means that Dr has to be split as Drishu, and Drishu means Manushyeshu. Manushyeshu means in human beings, in Manushya's.
Okay.
And then Sat, that shat in that drishat means sidati iti. It is exactly what we saw in the previous line of the mantra, right?
Okay.
Present, 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 existing as, manifesting in this case. Yes, Hariji.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So yeah, so are you taking any Sanskrit classes, Hariji?
No, Puja.
Ah, shortcut. Okay. You're a shortcut person. All right, got it. No wonder. I'm wondering what is this? How come? You ought to try to.
No,
try
I tried. I started, but then I stopped it because I'm trying to learn more what you are teaching
Okay.
in the class.
All right.
Because I didn't want to. I am 73 and I didn't want to spend more time in the language rather than learning what you are teaching.
Good logic. Thank you. Varasat, next word. Vareshu deveshu sidati. Vareshu deveshu sidati. Same concept again. Now, Vareshu means what? Deveshu. Deveshu is in all devatas. Human beings covered. So devatas also is including Sreshteshu, Vareshu. So Varam means Sreshta. So that's probably why they use the word Varam in, at least in Tamil Nadu and the south. Varam means the parents are looking for an alliance for their children. That alliance is called Varam. Varam. They use the word Varam. Sreshta. So this is very sacred. The two families are about to get together, and so that is called Sreshta, Varaha. So here that is not the meaning. Here Varam means Devaha. So Brahma is manifest in all devatas. Deveshu Sidati iti. All right. Let's read the next one. Ritasat.
Ritasat.
Ritam Satyam.
Ritam Satyam.
Yajño va.
Yajño va.
Tasmin Sidati iti.
Tasmin Sidati iti.
Vyomasat.
Vyomasat.
Vyomni.
Vyome.
Vyomni.
Vyomni.
Akashe.
Akashe.
Sidati iti.
Sidati iti.
Vyomasat.
Vyomasat.
Okay. Ritasat. Ritasat. Brahma is manifest in Rit. That's the meaning of Ritasat, right? So, what is the meaning of that? Ritam is equal to Satyam. Okay. Is the first meaning he's going to give, because Va, there is the word Va that is coming. Va means he's going to give another meaning called Yajnaha. And Tasmin Sidati. Present in Brahma is present in Ritam is equal to Satyam or in Yajna. That's the final meaning of that, right? So we have to understand these words. Ritam, Satyam. Okay. So, Ritam in general, Ritam vadishyami, Satyam vadishyami. Okay. Shanno mitra shammarunaha, Shanno bhavatvaryama, Shanna indro brihaspati, Shanno vishnurukramaha, Namo brahmane namaste vayo, Tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi, Tvameva pratyaksham brahma vadishyami, Ritam vadishyami, Satyam vadishyami. So this mantra, popular mantra from Taittiriya, Kanti mantra it is. So there it says, you are Sritam, you are Satyam. Like that it is said. So what is the meaning of Ritam and Satyam? There we are going to look at first. Okay, here we'll come back to later. So there, Satyam and Ritam. The Ritam, when the word comes and Satyam is next to it, the meaning of the word Satyam is reduced somewhat because Ritam has the greater, stronger meaning, purer meaning. Okay, this is what Satyam Vadishyam. I will speak the truth. Literal translation. Satyam Vadishyami. Then Ritam Vadishyami also is there. And Ritam Vadishyami is there, which is a stronger truth. Then what is the meaning of Satyam? Well, whatever I perceive as truth is called Satyam. Sun rises in the east is Satyam. Okay. Sun doesn't move at all is Ritam. Look at that. Sun rises in the east. Is it true or not if somebody asks? Hey, it is true. It is true. It has a certain level of truth to it. And it is what you perceive. And so everybody perceives, humanity perceives. And we lead our life based on this perceived truth. And that perceived truth is called Satyam. But then you have to know that, you know what? There can be more than that. The truth can be more than that. And so that more than that truth is called Ritam. Verified truth is called Ritam. Perceived truth is called Satyam. Okay. And so you have to verify. You can't say somebody said. You end up with, sometimes you go to meetings and then people will have ideas. I think this is this. I think this is what left. I think that is true. I think they will come. I think it costs this much. Everybody says things, but they all think. This meeting will go nowhere. They may end up making wrong decisions because everybody thinks. Nobody says, I know we can get this for less than 1,000 rupees. Nobody says that. I think. Everybody thinks. So we have to now guess that, okay, I think that whatever you think is possible. That is what massive build-up is happening. And so that is the difference between Satyam, perceived truth, and Ritam, verified truth. Okay? There is a meaning. Now, look at here. Shankara is saying, Ritasat. In the word Ritasat, that Rita is Ritam. Okay, that is Ritam. Don't take it as verified truth. Take it as Satyam only. Take it as Satyam. And Satyam here means what? Satyam here means Vyavaharika Satyam. Paramarthika Satyam, Vyavaharika Satyam also you can take same thing. Vyavaharika Satyam is all, true. It's all true only. But superficially true. Usefully true. Useful. Everything is useful, it's true only. That is Vyavaharika Satyam. So that Satyam is Vyavaharika Prapancha. Brahma is present in this Vyavaharika Prapancha. Don't take it as Paramarthika Satyam. Shankaracharya is hinting, doesn't say it. Because Ritam is equal to Satyam. This is not Ritam and Satyam. Okay. Don't say cha. You have to put Ritam is equal to Satyam. He's take Ritam as Satyam, he says. Don't take it as Ritam. Why? Is it just a guess? We have to guess. Because it is like saying Brahma itself is Paramarthika Satyam. So Paramarthika Satyam is Paramarthika Satyam. There is no need to say. And in any case, Brahma is present as Atma in human beings, we've said earlier, and Devatas also over. So let's do something different. And so Satyam here means Vyavaharika Prapancha. The phenomenal world that you encounter every day, every minute of the day. That is called Satyam. All right. In that world, Brahma manifests. Brahma is present. Va, Yajno Va. Or another meaning we can give, Shankaracharya is saying, and another meaning for Ritam is Yajnaha. Yajna. And without Yajna, there is no life. Panchamaha Yajna is there. And so now you have to, what I have to do as a conscious human being is simply relating to this world in a raw fashion is of no use. It's a useless way to lead a life. I have to recognize Panchamaha Yajna. And now I have to change my life to and transform my life to serve this yajna, Panchamaha Yajna. Therefore, that Brahma is manifest in this rhythm, which means yajna. In yajna. All right. Or the yajna that one is actually performing, the Vedic ritual, fire ritual yajna also can be taken that way also. Tasmin Sidati. In that, in what? In that Vyavaharika Prapancha or in that yajna, Sidati, present, manifests. That is the meaning of Rita Sat. Next, Vyoma Sat. Vyoma Sat. Similar. Vyoma. So now Vyoma Sat means Vyomni Akashe Sidati iti. So whenever you see these kinds of explanations, that is called Vyutpatti. In Sanskrit, we use a word called Vyutpatti. Means it's a etymological derivation. Shankaracharya has been giving etymological derivations for each of these compounds called Ritasattu, Varasattu, etc. Okay. And so Rishat is a compound which is etymologically derived. Means what? Which is broken up into parts, and each part is taken, its meaning is taken, and then the meanings are combined together in one sentence, and that's what he's doing. So the etymological meaning of Vyomasat is Vyomni Akashe Sidati iti. Vyomasat. Okay. Sat, Sidati, present in. Okay, in what? Vyomni, Vyoman, Vyoma. You have all the Vyoma Sanskrit labs, right? That root for that Vyoma is Vyoman. Vyoman. Nakaranta. Karanta. Vyoman. Karanta. Nakaranta Pullingam. Pullingam, I think. Okay. Vyoma. Like Brahma. Brahmaji, Brahma. What is the root? Brahman. Nakaranta Pullingam. So, Nakaranta Napumsakam, if you say Brahman, it becomes Brahma. As in Nirgunam Brahma. Brahma, not Brahma. Gunam Brahma. Yeah. Keep that in mind. All right. That's why Vyomni. Saptami is Vyomni. Nakaranta. Vyomni. And Vyomni means Akashe. In Akasha. That is the meaning of Vyomni. Vyomni is equal to Akashe. Sidati iti. Vyomasat. That means what? The meaning of Vyomasat is present in Akasha. That is how that meaning is derived from the word Vyomasat. Shankaracharya is teaching some Sanskrit here also. So, resides in Akasha. Doesn't say what resides in Akasha. In what form, he doesn't say. Okay, you're welcome to fill up the blanks in any form. Anything that is there in Akasha. Okay. And birds are there, and other beings are there in Akasha. And but don't say sun, because sun was already said earlier. The sun was used in that word. Agumsaha Shruti was said earlier. So other than sun, you can use other words. All right. What else? We should read the next one, I think.
Guruji, this rhythm was also called Karma Phala Vibhanta, no?
Correct. Why it's called Karma Phalam Vibhanto? Why the rhythm should be called Karma Phalam?
It is Satyam, no?
Correct. It is. Nobody can escape karma phalam. It is a law. Therefore, that law is called a inviolable law. It's called Ritam. Inviolable. No, nobody can violate. Even Bhagavan cannot violate. All right. Next. Abja,
Abja,
Apsu,
Apsu,
Shankha Shukti,
Shankha Shukti,
Makaradi Rupena,
Makaradi Rupena,
Jayate iti.
Jayata iti,
Yeah, Jayate becomes Jayate, not a spelling mistake. Goja,
Goja,
Gavi,
Kavi,
Prithivyam,
Divyam,
Vrihi Yavadi Rupena,
Vrihi Yavadi Rupena,
Jayate iti.
Jayate iti.
Yeah. So these are different. Now the Sat, the words ending with Sat is over. Okay. So Abja, Goja, etc. coming. So and also you know what it is. That suffix ja refers to being born. Being born. So we can say something like, we can guess that Brahma being born as, okay, is the literal meaning of these words. Let's see what it is. Abja. Abja. So here, let's see here. So these are all, yeah, these are all akaranta pullingam. So it should be abjaha in the moolam. But the visarga is dropped. Abjaha, gojaha, dajaha, adrijaha. Like that it should be. But the visarga drops because of the sandhi there. So just for your information. Okay, let's continue. Abjaha. Apsu, Shanka, Shukti, Makaradishu, sorry, Makaradi Rupena, Jayate iti. Okay. And so again, Vyutpatti is giving. So up is it's same as what we know. Water. Apaha comes from up dhatu. And so that up is using the same meaning. Up means apsu in waters. Apsu jayate iti. That's the meaning. Apsu jayate iti abjaha. That which is born in the waters is called abjaha. That's the meaning of abjaha. Now, if you ask the question, what are you referring to that which is born in the waters? We have famous Jalaja, okay, and Neeraja, Varija, all these things refer to lotus, okay, refer to lotus. And it is referred to like that. Lotus is, of course, born in the water. But then mosquitoes are also born in the water. Okay. Many species are born in the water. Shankaracharya is giving some examples. Look at this. Shanka, Shukti, Makaradi. He's giving some sacred examples. Shanka, say, Shanka, Shanka, which is used in our puja, etc. And Shukti is also shell. Okay. So one is conch, another is shell. There is a difference between Shanka, which is conch, and Shukti. Shukti is shell. As the shell that is there in which the snails are walking, right? They're all, that's called a shell. And Makaradi, Makar, crocodile, etc., which are also born in water. And so Makaradi. So you can just fill up the blanks. Whatever else you think is born in the water, like fish and other creatures, and they're all included. Their Brahma is manifest or born as Jayate. Makaradi Rupena Jayate. Brahma is born in the form of all these things, in waters, in all water bodies. Okay. That is the meaning of Adhyaya. Gojaha, like that, similar meaning. Go. This go is a very, it's a versatile word in our culture. It has several meanings. Govindaha. Govinda, 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 Govinda. So Govinda, Bhaja Govinda. So what is the meaning of word Govinda? Go there means refers to Vedaha. Vedaha. What is the connection between Veda and Govinda? Hey, Gava Vidyate iti Govindaha. The one whom you will know through the Vedas is called Govindaha. Look at the Jitpati, derivation. Veda. Vedena Vindyate iti Govindaha. Or Vedena Vidyate. That which you can come to know only through the Veda is called Govinda. Okay. Unless you study Sanskrit, you won't know all these tricks. Correct? Little deeper. Then no, Hariji already knows it. I'm not referring to Hariji at all. See, Hariji, you're mistaking me. You're constantly mistaking me. I don't know why. You're an exception. I'm saying, so that is the idea here. And see, even in our Sanskrit classes, we may or may not, our student may or may not know. It's an unusual word. They don't use this as an example. They use simpler example. So, that is Govinda, Veda. And Gopala. Gopala, you can't use the word Veda for go. Go there literally means cow. Cow. So, Gavam, Palakaha, Gopalaha. Who protects cows is called a Gopalaha. Like that, you have to give a different meaning. So, like that, go has different meanings. Here he is giving a third meaning. Gavi Prithivyam. Here he is saying go means Prithvi. Dharati Vasudha. Take that as the meaning for go. That is what he's saying. Gavi means Prithivyam. Means in Prithvi. In Prithvi Jayate iti. That which is born in earth. Those which are born in earth. Means solid earth as opposed to that, because previously it was Abja. Therefore, here, in contrast to Abja, here it is Goja. Okay, Go is Prithvi. Okay, can you give me some examples of what is born on earth? Well, we can give all kinds of examples. And so here Shankaracharya is saying, Vrihi Yavadi Rupena. Vrihi Yavadi Rupena. So, in the form of Vrihi. Vrihi means this Nellu. What do you call that? Paddy. Paddy. That's what it is. Paddy. Okay. The rice with the shell around it, the brown husk around it is called paddy, which is Vrihi. Yavadi. Yava. Barley. Barley. So some of you will think of chamakam. ऊर्च में सूनृता च में पयश्च में रसश्च में घृतंच में मधुच में सग्धिश्च में सपीतश्च में व्रीहयश्च में यवाश्च में माशाश्च में तिलाश्च में तिलाश्च में मुद्गाश्च में खल्वाश्च में गोधूमाश्च में गोधूमा. So that is wheat. गोधूमाश्च मसुराश्च में मसूर मसुराश्च में प्रियंगवश्च मेणवश्च में श्यामाकाश्च में नीवाराश्च में. So all these grains are listed there in the chamaka. So he's here, Shankaracharya is saying Vrihi Yavadi, etc. That etc. If you're confused about etc., you can just go to Chamakam and refer to this mantra number 4, and then you can fill up. Okay. or just all the grains that we already know, millets. This is the year of the millets. And so we can put all the millets that we know, like foxtail millet and all that. Yeah, foxtail is also there in that list, by the way. Ragi and all these things are included. They are all, why are Shankara is referring to that? Because these are the life-sustaining entities. Without these things, there is no life possible on earth. No, I'm not a vegetarian at all. I don't know what millets are. I don't ragi, vigi, and all. I don't know these things. I only eat morning duck, afternoon goat, and then evening beef. This is all I eat. Okay, all right. You are welcome to eat that. But duck feeds on what? Goat feeds on what? They also need all these grains. So these grains are called annam. Adhyate iti annam. That which is primarily eaten for life is called annam. That's the definition of annam. You can have a meal. You can have an NV meal, non-vegetarian meal. That's okay. That's your choice. But this is not, it is not part of Pancha Mahayajna. You can't chant Brahmarpanam and have this thing. Okay, at least chant Brahmarpanam for this. Okay, at least some punya will come. So, Vrihi Yavadi Rupena. It's very important. So, all right, good. We will continue from Ritaja, Adrija. We'll continue. So, it's an interesting mantra, which is doing what? Tat Pada Laksha Taha is being told by the Upanishad, which Shankaracharya is explaining. We'll continue. Thank you. Om Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Om Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Om Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.